I just want to do like a sit down video today and just chat with you guys. I was gonna do a more in-depth video, like a more in-depth sit down chat, but I thought I might as well just do one now because I feel like I haven't really talked on my channel in a while. Like, I've made videos, but I haven't really sat down and talked to you guys, so I figured I would do that. At the same time, I'm gonna be doing a face mask. This isn't one that I purchased, like it's not one that's already made. I have to make it myself, so it'll be a fun DIY experiment, you know. I want to make it. This is I'm doing like a clay charcoal mask. So I have clay. I think we got this at Whole Foods. Yeah, duh, it says exclusively at Whole Foods. I don't know if it's gonna zoom in. Come on, focus here. Anyway, you can tell it's from Whole Foods. So I'm gonna add the clay, and then I'm gonna add some activated charcoal, and then also some apple cider vinegar and water, and mix all that together and then plaster it on my face. So while I did that, I wanted to talk to you guys about kind of like body positivity, like just like some suggestions I asked you guys yesterday about like questions you might want me to answer about my body, like girl kind of questions. So yeah, I figured I would do that. We got the tablespoon of clay, and I'm just gonna put it in this little ramekin looking thing. And then, I don't know, my sister did this the other day. I'm just gonna, oh, it comes with a scooper, okay. So I'm gonna take a little mini scoop of the activated charcoal powder. Pop that in. It's probably too much because it's going on my face, but okay. Wait, does it say we can use it on your face? I mean, I don't see why not. You can't use it on your face. Ingest it, so I mean, it should be able to go on your face. And then it says 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, but I'm gonna go with 1 tablespoon and see how it works. Ooh, it's turning black. That's what it looks like right now. Now it's this like gummy kind of thing. You're literally just watching me make a face mask. I'm gonna answer some of the questions you asked. Let's see. The questions I got, well, the most kind of one was pretty like basic, something you would expect. Is how to feel confident in your body. And some people asked how to feel confident around other people. I would say, at least for me, like when it comes to being confident in my skin, I'm still not 100% confident in my own skin. I'm learning. Something that has really helped me is healing my relationship with food. Definitely helped, because now that I'm no longer obsessing and worrying about food, I have a lot of other time to spend exploring my hobbies. I'm gonna use this viewfinder as I put on my face mask. What I would say to that is that you're never, I don't want to say you're never going to be confident, but you can't keep waiting for the day to be like, because at least this is what happened for me. Like, I kept saying, oh, like I don't feel confident now, but one day there'll be a day when I'm super confident and I won't care what anyone else thinks and stuff like that. And honestly, that day isn't going to come unless you take initiative now and start acting confident. Like for me, it's been, in regard to confidence, it's more like fake it till you make it. Like, embody what it would feel like for you to be confident, and then eventually that feeling will become somewhat like permanent, and like your body will remember how that feels. And I don't know if I'm saying this correctly because I'm putting a face mask and I'm kind of distracted, but I watched a TED Talk yesterday, and well, my mom made us watch a TED Talk, and at first I was like, whatever, like I don't really care. And as I was watching it, the lady was actually making a really good point, and if you guys want to watch it, I'll leave a link to it in the description box. But she was basically saying how a lot of us live hardwired in fear, and we live in fear because we feel like there's no other option. And in a way, we are our own kidnappers. we kidnap ourselves and we keep ourselves captive from experiencing the things that we desire most. So like, let's say for me, I was always scared to dress a certain way or act a certain way or be funny or be myself because I was afraid of what other people would think of me, and I was afraid I'd get judged for it. And even filming YouTube videos, I still get kind of scared to film in front of people, to film in front of my family, and to just talk about it, because sometimes I'm scared that people in my family will look at me weird, or they'll be like, why are you talking to a camera as if it's your friend, like it's an inanimate object, because they don't understand that I'm talking to a camera, but at the same time also talking to a lot of people, and I'm talking to you. So there's definitely been times where I'm intimidated and insecure about being myself in front of the camera because I feel like I'm being weird. But honestly, you have to like envision what your ideal life would be like, how you would act, how confidence feels in your body. And I would say practice that every single day. Like, wake up and take a moment to just feel what your dream life looks like and how that makes you feel, and how it feels to embody a confident body and do what you want and not have any insecurity or regret as to how other people might perceive you. And I think one day eventually, at least this is what I believe for me, one day eventually it will manifest into your reality and you will feel confident. And it's also important to understand that it's natural for the human body to not feel the same way every single day. So there might be days where you don't feel as confident. That doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. That doesn't mean you're a horrible person. It just might be an off day for you, and that's okay. But it's so important to not be hard on yourself about it, and to instead like show yourself compassion and shower yourself with affirmations. So that's also like another thing tip I have is affirmations. Like, definitely repeating affirmations to yourself is very beneficial on your journey to become more confident in your skin. And also, hold on, I need to clip this back. Also for me, now that I'm back, affirmations are really helpful, not only in confidence but in my recovery. It was very helpful, and it kind of like helped to set me straight and keep me on like the bigger path, rather than be super focused on all the little negative things that I might have gotten distracted with. But okay, looks like I'm done. I'm gonna wash my hands. There's actually still some left, so honestly I think if you made this, you could make it for 2 people. Sadly, I don't have 2 people, so I'm gonna try and conserve it because, you know, I don't want to waste it. But hopefully it survives. Most embarrassing period story. Well, let's see if I can remember. It was definitely in 6th grade, because I went to a charter school in 6th grade, and it basically was like separated boys and girls. So a lot of my classes were only girls, and kind of new to the whole period realm. And I remember, I think it was the first day of school, maybe not, but I was in my reading class and I sat down, and we had to wear, like, you could either wear white or you could wear like navy blue as your uniform. So I was wearing navy blue, thank goodness, that day. But I sat down and I looked on the floor and there was like red drops, and I was like, okay, like what is that? And then like something started smelling, and I was like, what the heck? It smells like blood. Like, why is it smelling like blood? And then I saw that in my skirt, like I was leaking, because I obviously wasn't wearing a pad because I didn't know I was gonna get my period. And I was so embarrassed. Like, there was little blood drops on the floor, and I was like, how am I gonna like ask to clean it up or like whatever? So I asked my teacher to go to the bathroom, and I went to the bathroom and I just like stuffed a bunch of like tissues or toilet paper in my underwear as like a pad, because I didn't have one, because I wasn't prepared. And I had to go the rest of the day like switching toilet paper instead of pads, and I think that was the most embarrassing kind of period story. I mean, I don't think anyone really, it's not like everyone figured out that I had gotten my period, but it was more like being paranoid. But it's one of the most, not traumatizing, but it was, I guess, one of my most embarrassing, if I would say so. But yeah. What is my, so another question was, what's my sexuality? And I don't think I've ever mentioned this on my channel or on social media in general, but I'm not really touchy on my sexuality. I am straight. As of right now, like, I don't really like girls in that way, but I mean, you never know, love is love, so I'm not, never say never is what I always say. Or not me, but my dad always says that, so we'll just go with that. But yeah. Ooh, natural makeup. I don't really wear makeup, so I'm really sad to say that I would want to share. I think it would be really fun if I did like a whole get ready with me and like do like a whole makeup routine and stuff like that, but I don't really wear makeup. I have some makeup that is pretty natural. It's cruelty free. Hold on, I'll show you guys. So I got these the other day at Sephora because, I don't know, my mom went and she was like, you want anything? And I was like, no. And then, you know, when you go there and then you're like, yeah, I'll get something. That's what it was like for me. But anyway, I got this concealer. I really don't, I'm just gonna say this first, I don't really like to wear makeup. I've never really liked feeling like something else is covering my face. It makes me feel not claustrophobic, but I don't feel right. I feel like I'm wearing a mask and I don't like that. Even like the most, like, this is like literally nothing, like you can't even tell I'm wearing makeup when I put these on. But yeah, I would say I would do it every once in a while. I have noticed though, for me, my skin is very sensitive, and whenever I wear makeup, even if it's this like minimal of things, I end up like breaking out afterwards, like right after I take it off. And so I try not to wear makeup as much as possible, unless like maybe I'm going out somewhere to a party, or not really much a party anymore, but like a special occasion, I'd wear makeup. But other than that, I try not to, unless I want to like feel like, I don't know, uppity, I guess. Wow, shouldn't have said that. But anyway, this is what I have if you guys are interested and want to get it yourself. This is the Milk Fiber Brow Gel. You put it on, so whatever, it's not gonna zoom, but it basically kind of looks like a mini mascara, and you just like fling it on your eyebrows to like shape them and fill them in so they don't look like a hot mess, I guess. And then this, I have a NARS concealer thing. I got the small one because I don't use makeup a lot, and it was half the price, so it was a lot cheaper. But I do this and I just put this on, like, maybe I put it like under my eyes, and then on my forehead, and then also on my chin if I have any acne. And yeah, and then I just dot it with my face. I don't like using brushes or the splotchy thing. I use my hands to blend everything. Don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. I just prefer that because it's a lot easier and simple for me. And then I use this, wow, it's already dirty, this is crazy. This matte bronzer from Milk, and I don't know what color it is. It's the baked color. Basically, you just like, you spin it off and you just like brush it or like dot it. I still don't know how to apply it. I just like do whatever, and I do it a little bit on my forehead and on my cheekbones, and then I just blotch that in. And then I use this other Milk pen. It's a lip cheek thing, and I got this there too, and I just dot that on my cheekbones and blend that in. And then I also might put some on my lips for like lipstick, I guess. But yeah, and then sometimes I'll put on mascara, but I don't really like putting on mascara because although it makes my eyes pop out, it's also like bothers me when I have to take it off. because I also really don't like makeup wipes. So if I can't wash it off, like just washing my face regularly, then I don't really want to wear it. So yeah, that's my little makeup thing. I'll probably do like a more in-depth run through, so like if you have no idea how to do makeup, you're not like looking at it and like, okay, Zoe, you gave me all these recommendations, but like how the heck do I put it on? I'll get there eventually. Not today, but I'll get there. Okay, so another question was, how do you get into a better mindset after a relapse? So this is more like a recovery question, but I just want to tell you, if you are the person that asked this question and you're watching this, that you're not alone. A lot of people, especially for me, when I was in my relapse earlier in the year, in like January, February-ish, it was really hard because the thoughts were really strong and I felt like I was getting nowhere. I didn't have my period and I was freaking out because I feel like ever since I had lost my period for the very first time, it became something really sacred to me, and not having it was like heartbreaking for me, and I really wanted to get it back, but I was flooded by all these scary thoughts and fears about what it would mean to really commit to my health and to get better. And at that point, you have to remind yourself that your faith has to be bigger than your fear. You're not going to get anywhere if your fear is weighing you down and then you have no hope or faith of recovery. So what helped me a lot was having a support system. At this point, I was working with my dietitian and my therapist, and honestly, for a lot of people, I know that helps. Towards the end, like around after a couple months of doing it, I honestly didn't feel like it was helping me anymore. More so because I feel like I'd been through a recovery relapse phase so many times that I already knew what I needed to do. I just needed that push to do it, and I finally found it, and I didn't find myself needing to rely on a therapist or a dietitian to tell me something that I already kind of knew. So that's when I really was able to take control of my health and get healthy and really heal myself and my body. But in the meantime, like really getting out of a relapse, having a support system again is so important, because without a support system, it becomes really easy to give into those thoughts. And even if it's not a physical support system, there's lots of recovery communities on Instagram now, and there's so many kind people that I've met, and I'm sure like following them would give you some encouragement and could. Some of my favorite recovery accounts include like Kate Noel. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of her, but she's a lovely human being. She even has a podcast called Take the Cake, and where she talks about eating disorder recovery and motivation and stuff like that. And she's a very amazing person and a lovely resource, I would say, if you are looking for inspiration and encouragement in your own recovery. I can't name other ones off the top of my head, but like Kelly Yu is also a really good one. And like they're all in my head, I just don't remember their usernames and profile links exactly. But I will definitely maybe leave a little link, or not a link, a little list below of some recovery accounts and some influential people I think could help you if you're going through recovery and you need some inspiration and encouragement. But yeah, also again, the power of affirmations. Affirmations can do wonders, and I would make cards. I've shared this in my other videos, but I would make little cards that I would read to myself whenever I was stressed, and I keep them on a little key ring, so when I walked places or when I was out somewhere and I might have found myself in a situation that I would feel like a lot of anxiety and stuff around, I'd pull them out and I'd just repeat them to myself in my head or out loud, and it would kind of help calm me down and help me reframe like my purpose in recovery, and kind of help me not give in to any behaviors. I would also keep a reasons to recover list handy, so whenever you feel the urge to give into behaviors or continue relapsing, you remind yourself of all the reasons you need to recover and you want to recover, like maybe having a family, working out with friends, hanging out with friends, being able to enjoy food without trying to plan your meals ahead of time or count calories and stuff like that. So there's a lot of ways to stay motivated, but I just found those the most impactful ways that helped me stay motivated. But yeah, hopefully that kind of answers that question. I really hope it does. A quick little update, I guess. I moved my sister into college on Sunday. Today's Tuesday, for reference. And it's been good. It's been interesting. I mean, it hasn't, I've noticed that she's gone, definitely, because I'm not hearing her alarm blaring at 9 in the morning. But I worried for her because she's never been on her own, and I was just worried like a mom. I feel like I was more worried as like a mom to her than a sister. I don't know if that's just older sibling vibes or what happens when you're an older sibling. But if you are an older sibling and you feel the same way about sending your younger siblings to college, let me know, because I don't know if it's a normal thing to feel, to act motherly to your younger siblings. But that's me, and I'm staying home for my fall semester because I am not going to go all the way up there if all my classes are online, and it would save a lot of money on rent. So that's what I'm doing. I've actually also been really getting into some art, and it's been really fun. I am considering maybe selling my art and making stickers. Oh, that's something I've been really wanting to do. So we're gonna hope and see and make that dream happen. And then also the plan in the works for the next week is to revamp my room. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm basically like cleaning out my closet and then turning my closet into an office. My closet's not that big, but it's just, I put a desk in there and then put some shelves and just have like a more like space for me to work, because I am going to be doing college from home, so I need like my own study space. So I'm going to be doing that, and I was considering filming like the whole renovation process and posting on YouTube. So if you guys are interested in seeing it, like a whole like before and after, like that kind of stuff, let me know. But yeah, other than that, life's been pretty great. I feel like I've been in a really good place mentally and physically. I am really just practicing listening to my body and honoring my body. Getting hard and crinkly now. Sometimes I feel like I look like an ape, but maybe that's just me. I guess that's going to conclude this video. I don't really know what this video was, but I really wanted to talk to you guys and just get something out there, let you know I'm alive, and let you guys know that I care about you guys and I love you guys so much. And I'm so grateful to have this platform and to be able to talk to you. And also, also I did want to mention that I am planning next week, in honor of the whole like back to school kind of vibe and season, I'm hosting a 5-day challenge, and it's going to take place on TikTok and on my YouTube. And there I will be posting recipes, workout videos. I was going to try and maybe put some on my YouTube and have them be like live, not live, but like you can do them with me. So I feel like that would be kind of fun. And also share with you guys some recipes on my TikTok, and also some mindfulness tips and tips that helped me in college just in general, and also maybe helping you if you are actually going to campus for college this semester. But yeah, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you guys liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, to click the subscribe button and the bell icon so you know when I post videos next. But other than that, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.